if you don't mind, will you go back to your original question? Because I really want to be clarified also.
The definition, sir?
What is a transgender? What is a transsexual, transwoman? What is a transvestite?
So the third one.
Yes, Mr. President. The transvestite is an old term na sa karanasan po ng mga trans persons, naranasan nila na derogatory term ito, yung sarili nilang self-identification as trans persons is either trans man, trans woman, transgender, or transsexual. And yung transgender is the more all-embracing term. It refers to an individual na pinanganak with a certain set of sex characteristics, and then nung nakilala niya yung sarili niyang pagkatao at kung paano siya magmahal ng ibang tao, ay maaring yung gender identity and gender expression na hindi nagko-conform dun sa sex niya, yung nakaprint sa kanyang birth certificate. Maaring nagpasagawa siya ng mga operasyon sa sariling katawan, and if so, then some of these transgender kababayan of ours would say that they are transsexual. But even those who are not transsexual but identify and express differently, hindi nagko-conform dun sa binaries natin na male-female, they would all say they are transgender, Mr. President.
Encompassing yung transgender.
Mas encompassing po, Mr. President.
Whether you had a sex change or not,
yes, Mr.
you're
President.
a transgender.
You may be a transgender, Mr. President.
That is the term that you would want to use.
That's the term po that the LGBT community teaches us, mga allies
so whether
nila.
It is sex change or not.
Yes, Mr. President.
Shouldn't there be a difference?
Well, there is po in that difference of definition between the two terms, transsexual, transgender. So, lahat...
A transsexual is someone who has had a sex change.
Yes, Mr. President. So, kung si the good gentleman from CDO is the mathematician among us, transsexual may be a subset of transgender. Pero the universe of trans people, transgender. Hindi po lahat ay maaring transsexual.
Senator Lapid, do you have any comments on the matter? No. All right. In the lounge. All right. Senator Pimentel, go ahead.
So, Mr. President, since we are on the topic, just a few more questions so that we can prepare for the debates.
Thank you.
The term now is LGBTIQA.
Plus.
May plus pa? Okay, so... hihingi sana ako ng definition ng IQA, pero kung may plus pa, walang katapusan pala ito. So, is it plus, not a sign greater than sign?
Talagang umaandar na po ang math ng good gentleman from Cagayan de Oro, Mr. President. Plus po dahil sa natututunan natin about human sexuality, maraming kulay, maraming shades. So the spectrum may be forever being further and further refined habang nakikilala natin ang ating mga pagkatao. Although I would love to put again on the record, Mr. President, na yung isa sa paborito kong letter doon at definition ay yung sa Q, queer. Napag-usapan din po yata natin, good gentleman from CDO, nung interpellation, previous Congress, na ang mga queer, sabi nila, parang hindi na sila nagbabother kung paano sila magge-gender identify, hindi problema sa kanila kung ano ang gender orientation din ang iniibig nila, basta nag-iibigan sila. So one of the most beautiful things I've learned from the LGBTQ+ community ay sa mga queer, halimbawa, for the Q people, for the queers, it's all about love. And who can quarrel with love, Mr. President?
This is going to be a very lengthy debate because
yes,
I recall we debated that before, and when I went to a television program that I am part of, I asked Alan Kay if he is okay with the Q and the queer. He said if you call him a queer, sampalin ka raw niya. So, it depends Depende sa
Hindi yun siguro yung gender identity niya.
Tawagin mo siyang gay.
Okay po. Yun. That's an example
of
sexual
why that
gender
lengthy letters? Why not just Homo Sapiens?
Ah.
We're all
Yes.
same.
Yes, Mr. President. Totoo po. We are all Homo sapiens. We are all human beings. We are all one species.
Why do we
Pero
have
sa
why do we have to segregate the gays from the lesbians, from
we are...
straight guys?
Hindi po sana kailangang mag-segregate, Mr. President. I agree with you. Kung yung human civilization natin at mga societies natin, pati Philippine society, nag-evolve to the point na walang diskriminasyon. May equality among all, regardless of identity, regardless of expression. Kaya lang po hindi ganon ang nangyayari. And I believe that is why the community felt it necessary just in the last 20 years na lumalaban sila para sa anti-discrimination law, dahil tuloy-tuloy yung pag-document nila ng diskriminasyon. And as the good gentleman from CDO said, yung nangyari po kay Gretchen, isang kaso lang po ito. For her, for the community, it may be one, but it's not minor. Kasi nagsisimbolo po talaga na may diskriminasyon pa rin sa ating bansa, na hindi pa rin pantay-pantay ang lahat sa ating lipunan. And Gretchen has again given a face, a name, a story, a life, kasi yung buong pamilya niya dumating kagabi para suportahan siya, yung marami niyang kaibigan na taga-suporta. She has given a new, a fresh wind sa laban natin para sa SOGI Equality Bill, Mr. President.
So, Mr.
Senator
President,
Peter.
this is just a preview of the interpellation when the committee report or the bill is discussed in plenary. So,